biggest trees in the world. Depending on where you live, you might be surrounded by tall trees every day. They might be taller than the surrounding houses and telephone poles, but some of the world's tallest are taller than Niagara Falls and the Statue of Liberty. Trees are the biggest living organism found on our planet. Several tree species live a lot longer than other terrestrial organisms. The maximum height of common trees ranges between 400 feet to 426 feet. While some giant trees continue to achieve great heights, some are destroyed due to deforestation or natural disasters. Number 10. Helios. In the lush, temperate rainforests of Northern California stands Helios, one of the tallest trees on the planet. Named after the Greek sun god, Helios embodies the grandeur and mystery of the ancient coast redwoods. Helios was discovered relatively recently in 2006 by a team of researchers led by naturalists Chris Atkins and Michael Taylor. The discovery was part of an extensive exploration of the Redwood National and State Parks, an effort to locate and document the tallest trees in the region. Upon discovery, Helios measured an astounding 376.3 feet in height, making it one of the tallest known living trees in the world at the time. The name Helios was chosen to reflect the tree's lofty height and its symbolic connection to the heavens, akin to the sun god from Greek mythology who drove his chariot across the sky. Helios is a coast redwood, a species renowned for its remarkable height and longevity. Coast redwoods have a straight, columnar trunk with bark that can be over a foot thick, providing protection against fire and pests. Coast redwoods are among the fastest growing trees in the world, capable of adding several feet to their height each year under optimal conditions. Helios is estimated to be around 600–800 years old, relatively young for a redwood, as these trees can live for over 2,000 years. The tree's impressive height is a testament to the favorable environmental conditions and the evolutionary advantages of its species. Helios plays a crucial role in its ecosystem. The canopy of this giant supports a unique micro-ecosystem. The towering giants like Helios have also become symbols of the modern conservation movement. The awe-inspiring presence of these trees has inspired numerous efforts to protect and preserve the redwood forests. The establishment of Redwood National and State Parks in the 1960s was a significant milestone, driven by the recognition of the ecological and cultural importance of these ancient forests. Today, these protected areas continue to safeguard Helios and its fellow giants from logging and development. Despite their protected status, redwoods face several threats. Climate change poses a significant risk. Local communities play a vital role in the conservation of Helios and the redwoods. Helios, the towering giant of the redwoods, stands as a symbol of nature's resilience and the enduring connection between humans and the natural world. Through scientific research, community engagement, and innovative conservation strategies, we can ensure that Helios and its fellow redwoods continue to thrive for generations to come. Number 9. Chiat Giant. In the heart of Canada's Pacific Rim National Park Reserve on Vancouver Island stands a colossal tree known as the Chiat Giant. This awe-inspiring western red cedar is the largest known tree of its species in Canada and a towering symbol of the rich ecological and cultural heritage of the region. The Chiat Giant stands at a height of approximately 182 feet and boasts a trunk circumference of around 60 feet. The tree's diameter at breast height measures about 20 feet, making it one of the largest western red cedars globally. Its massive trunk supports a sprawling canopy that shelters numerous plant and animal species, forming a vital part of the old-growth forest ecosystem. Western red cedars are renowned for their longevity and resilience. The Chiat Giant is estimated to be over 2,000 years old, having endured centuries of climatic changes, natural disturbances, and human activities. The Chiat Giant and other western red cedars play a crucial role as keystone species in their ecosystem. Their presence supports a diverse array of flora and fauna. The Chiat Giant holds deep cultural significance for the Nuu-chah-nulth First Nations, the indigenous peoples of Vancouver Island's west coast. Western red cedars are known as the Tree of Life due to their versatile uses in traditional Nuu-chah-nulth culture. For the Nuu-chah-nulth, the Chiat Giant is more than a resource. It is a sacred being imbued with spiritual significance. The tree represents a connection to their ancestors and the natural world. Ceremonies and rituals are often performed in the presence of such ancient trees, honoring their role in the community's heritage and spiritual life. This profound respect for the Chiat Giant underscores the cultural imperative to protect and preserve these majestic trees. Visitors from around the world come to marvel at the tree's immense size and experience the beauty of old-growth forests. The Chiat Giant, Canada's largest western red cedar, stands as a towering symbol of nature's grandeur and the deep connections between humans and the environment. By combining traditional knowledge, scientific research, and community engagement, we can ensure that this living legend continues to inspire and thrive for generations to come. Number 8. Sir Viim. Nestled deep within the mythical enchanted forest lies a tree of unparalleled grandeur and mystique. Sir Viim, known as the guardian of the forest and a beacon of ancient wisdom, Sir Viim stands as a testament to the intertwined relationship between nature and folklore. According to legend, Sir Viim sprouted from a seed blessed by the forest's elemental spirits thousands of years ago. This tree, named after a revered guardian spirit, was believed to have been endowed with extraordinary powers to protect the forest and its inhabitants. Over centuries, Sir Viim has grown into a colossal and majestic entity, its bark shimmering with an ethereal glow and its branches stretching towards the heavens. In the mythology of the local people, Sir Viim is more than just a tree. It is a living embodiment of the forest's soul. The tree is said to house the spirits of ancient guardians who protect the forest from harm. These spirits, known as the Viim, are believed to communicate through the rustling of leaves and the creaking of branches. The tree's presence is a constant reminder of the sacred bond between humanity and nature. Sir Viim is an awe-inspiring sight. Standing at over 197 feet tall, with a trunk diameter exceeding 26 feet, its size is remarkable. The bark of Sir Viim is unique, with intricate patterns that seem to tell a story of time and resilience. The tree's canopy is vast, providing shelter to numerous species of flora and fauna. Its roots, spreading wide and deep, anchor it firmly in the fertile soil of the enchanted forest. The ecological role of Sir Viim extends beyond providing habitat. The tree plays a crucial role in regulating the forest's microclimate. Despite its mythical status and ecological importance, Sir Viim faces several threats. Deforestation, driven by logging and agricultural expansion, poses a significant risk to the enchanted forest and its iconic tree. In response to these threats, concerted conservation efforts are underway to protect Sir Viim and its habitat. Sir Viim stands as a monumental symbol of the enchanted forest's magic and resilience. Number 7. Dorner Fir. Towering amidst the lush, temperate rainforests of the Pacific Northwest, the Dorner Fir stands as one of the world's tallest known trees. Located in Oregon's Coos County, this majestic Douglas fir is a testament to the incredible biodiversity and ecological richness of the region. The Dorner fir is a botanical marvel in its own right. The Dorner fir, formerly known as the Brummett fir, reaches an astounding height of approximately 327 feet, making it one of the tallest non-redwood trees on the planet. The diameter of its trunk at breast height is about 11.5 feet, and it boasts a substantial volume of wood. The tree's massive height and girth are the result of centuries of growth in an optimal environment, characterized by rich, well-drained soils and a climate that provides abundant moisture. Douglas firs are known for their impressive longevity and robust growth. The Dorner fir, estimated to be over 450 years old, exemplifies the species' ability to thrive over centuries. These trees typically grow rapidly when young, with growth rates slowing as they age. The Dorner fir is a keystone species within its ecosystem, supporting a diverse range of flora and fauna. Its towering structure creates a unique habitat that influences both the canopy and the forest floor. For the peoples of the Pacific Northwest, Douglas firs hold cultural and practical significance. The towering Douglas firs, including the Dorner fir, are also part of the cultural landscape, featuring in stories, songs, and spiritual practices that emphasize the deep connection between people and the natural world. The Dorner fir has gained recognition as a symbol of Oregon's natural beauty and ecological wealth. It attracts visitors from around the world who come to experience the awe-inspiring presence of this ancient giant. Despite its protected status, the Dorner fir faces several threats. Climate change poses a long-term risk, potentially altering the conditions that have allowed the tree to thrive for centuries. Efforts to protect the Dorner fir and its habitat are multifaceted. Local communities, environmental organizations, and indigenous groups play a crucial role in the conservation of the Dorner fir. By taking proactive measures, conservationists aim to ensure that the Dorner fir and other ancient trees can continue to thrive in a changing climate. Educating the public about the importance of the Dorner fir is crucial for its long-term preservation. By working together, we can create a sustainable future where the Dorner fir continues to inspire and thrive. Number 6. Manara. Deep within the lush rainforests of Malaysian Borneo stands Manara, a yellow Meranti tree that has captured the world's attention. Known as the tallest tropical tree on Earth, Manara towers at an astounding 331 feet, symbolizing the grandeur and ecological importance of rainforest giants. Manara, meaning tower in Malay, is aptly named. Discovered in the Danam Valley Conservation Area in Sabah, Malaysia, Manara's height surpasses that of many famous landmarks, reaching nearly the length of a football field. The yellow Meranti is a member of the Dipterocarpaceae family, known for its towering height and straight trunk. Manara's trunk diameter is impressive, and its crown spreads wide, providing a habitat for numerous species. The yellow Meranti is a slow-growing tree, typically found in lowland tropical rainforests. These trees can live for hundreds of years, reaching their full height through a combination of genetic factors and optimal environmental conditions. The rainforest's consistent climate, rich soil, and abundant rainfall contribute to the tree's growth. Manara's size indicates a significant age, making it a living testament to the ancient and stable ecosystems of Borneo. Manara was first measured and documented by a team of researchers from the University of Nottingham, Malaysia, and the Southeast Asia Rainforest Research Partnership in 2019. This discovery not only highlighted Manara's extraordinary size, but also underscored the rich biodiversity of the Danam Valley Conservation Area. Manara, the towering yellow Meranti, stands as a symbol of the beauty and importance of tropical rainforests. As the tallest tropical tree on Earth, it inspires awe and underscores the need for concerted conservation efforts. Through research, conservation, and sustainable practices, we can ensure that Manara and its kin continue to thrive in the heart of the rainforest, standing tall as guardians of our natural heritage. Number 5. Centurion. The natural world is adorned with a myriad of remarkable trees, each with unique characteristics and ecological significance. Among these, the Centurion stands out not only for its impressive stature, but also for its environmental importance and the role it plays in its native ecosystem. The Centurion is the tallest known Eucalyptus regnans, a species that boasts some of the tallest flowering plants on Earth. The Centurion, a Eucalyptus regnans, is a towering specimen located in Tasmania, Australia. This particular tree measures approximately 100.5 meters in height, making it the tallest known tree of its species and the second tallest tree in the world. Eucalyptus regnans, commonly known as the mountain ash, is characterized by its straight, towering trunk, which can reach diameters of up to 3 meters. The bark of the Centurion is smooth and grayish, shedding in long strips. The leaves are lanceolate, typically 9-14 cm long, and the tree produces white, fluffy flowers, which contribute to the biodiversity of its ecosystem by attracting various pollinators. Eucalyptus regnans play a crucial role in its native ecosystem. As a keystone species, the Centurion and other mountain ash trees provide habitat and food for a diverse range of wildlife. The Centurion itself was discovered relatively recently, in 2008, in the Arve Valley near Huonville, Tasmania. The discovery of such a giant was significant for both the scientific community and conservationists, highlighting the need to protect these ancient trees and their habitats from threats such as logging and climate change. The Eucalyptus regnans species relies on specific environmental conditions for regeneration. For instance, the seeds of these trees require exposure to fire to germinate. However, the increasing severity of bushfires can destroy not only the mature trees, but also the seed bank in the soil, hindering regeneration. The Centurion stands as a towering symbol of nature's grandeur and resilience. As the tallest known Eucalyptus regnans, it represents the incredible diversity and ecological importance of Australia's forests. However, the threats posed by logging, climate change, and other human activities underscore the urgent need for comprehensive conservation efforts. Number 4. Tane Mahuta. In the heart of New Zealand's Waipua Forest stands Tane Mahuta, a majestic kauri tree known as the Lord of the Forest. Revered by the indigenous Maori people and celebrated globally, Tane Mahuta is not just a botanical marvel, but also a cultural icon. This ancient tree, estimated to be between 1,250 and 2,500 years old, is a living testament to the rich biodiversity and deep spiritual heritage of Aotearoa. Tane Mahuta is the largest known living kauri tree in New Zealand. Standing at over 51 meters tall, with a trunk girth of 13.77 meters, its sheer size is awe-inspiring. The tree's trunk alone reaches 17.7 meters before branching out, creating a vast canopy that provides a unique micro-ecosystem for various species of plants, birds, and insects. Kauri trees, including Tane Mahuta, are slow-growing but incredibly long-lived. These trees have thick, straight trunks with minimal tapering, allowing them to reach considerable heights and diameters. Tane Mahuta's impressive size suggests it has withstood the test of time, witnessing centuries of ecological and human changes. Its growth rings provide valuable data for dendrochronologists, offering insights into historical climate patterns and environmental conditions. In Maori mythology, Tane Mahuta is more than just a tree, it is a deity. Tane Mahuta, the tree, is thus seen as a direct embodiment of the god, a physical manifestation of divine power and life-giving force. For the Maori, Tane Mahuta holds immense spiritual significance. It is a sacred place, a treasure that connects the present to the ancestors. Rituals and ceremonies performed around Tane Mahuta honor the gods, seek blessings, and pay respect to the natural world. The tree is also a focal point for traditional knowledge and stories, passed down through generations, ensuring the continuity of Maori culture and identity. Tane Mahuta is not only a national treasure, but also a symbol of global environmental heritage. It attracts thousands of visitors annually who come to witness its grandeur and connect with nature. The tree has been featured in numerous documentaries, articles, and scientific studies, drawing international attention to the unique flora of New Zealand. Tane Mahuta, the Lord of the Forest, stands as a powerful symbol of nature's grandeur and the deep connections between humans and the environment. Number 3. Stratosphere Giant. Once considered the tallest tree in the world, the Stratosphere Giant is located in Humboldt Redwood State Park, which grows right alongside Bull Creek. This humongous tree was first discovered in 2000 and is now considered as one of the tallest trees in the world. Stratosphere Giant measures in at an impressive 371.1 ft tall. Stratosphere Giant has plenty of black charred areas on the trunk, but it survived rather nicely. Of the tallest 5 coast redwoods, it was the only one with poison oak growing on it. Apart from the Stratosphere Giant, Humboldt Redwood State Park is home to the most spectacular stands of redwood groves. The park encompasses over 53,000 acres, including 17,000 acres of old-growth coast redwoods. The park is open year-round, and recreational activities are available throughout all 4 seasons. Researchers exploring remote and rugged terrain in summer in the Redwood National and State Parks along California's northernmost coast also discovered 2 other redwoods taller than the Stratosphere Giant, suggesting there had been many more massive ancient redwoods in the area. Some of those taller trees may have fallen to loggers, while the remaining ones were saved by a logging ban when the Redwood National Park was expanded in 1978. Number 2. Hyperion. For hundreds of years, a tree known as Hyperion has stood quietly among its fellow giants deep within Redwoods National and State Park in Northern California. Inaccessible by trails, Hyperion, a coast redwood, can be reached only by bushwhacking through heavy vegetation and crossing a river. But Hyperion in California's Redwood National Park is the tallest tree in the United States and one of tallest on the planet. Though to keep the tree safe from vandalism and damage, its exact location is kept secret. Hyperion is the world's tallest living tree. This coastal redwood grows on a slope, so its average height is 360 feet, 116 meters tall, and its trunk is just over 16 feet, 4.94 meters in diameter. Hyperion stands in Northern California in Redwood National Park and is estimated to be between 600 and 800 years old, which is relatively young, considering coastal redwoods have been known to live over 2,000 years. Hyperion was discovered in 2006 by 2 naturalists named Chris Atkins and Michael Taylor, who were bushwhacking through a remote area of Redwood National Park. The month before, they had found 3 other behemoth coast redwoods in a grove nearby, measuring 375 feet, 371 feet, and 363 feet, and named them from Greek mythology: Helios, Icarus, and Daedalus, respectively. These 3 became the tallest trees in the world for a month, until Atkins and Taylor discovered Hyperion, which was then named the world's tallest tree. The exact location of Hyperion is a secret. Number 1. The General Sherman. This giant sequoia contains California history, Civil War history, and a whole lot of wonder, all within its ultra-thick bark. When you think of enormous living things, you might think of a giraffe, an elephant, a 100-foot blue whale, or that terrifying bug you just saw that really shouldn't be so big. But in fact, the largest living organism, if we're measuring by volume, is a tree. Specifically, it's the General Sherman tree in California's Sequoia National Park, an hour-and-a-half drive from Fresno. The General Sherman tree was named after the American Civil War general William Tecumseh Sherman. At 275 feet tall, the General Sherman tree is as tall as 3 blue whales. It's just 30 feet shorter than the Statue of Liberty. It weighs over 2,000 tons, the same weight as 400 elephants. Its base measures 36 feet in diameter, which means you could hide 2 sedans behind it, parked end to end. But really, it's a tree you need to see to believe. And California is the one remaining place on Earth where these monstrously large trees grow wild. During the Ice Age, they grew across North America and Europe. But when the glaciers receded, so did the sequoias. They grow along the western slope of the Sierra Nevada range, whose glacier caps feed the tree's insatiable thirst. Sequoias this large need a lot of water to thrive. At Sequoia National Park, General Sherman is something of a matinee idol. Throngs of people come to see the tree each day, and the infrastructure of the park has been built around this giant tree. It stands in a section of the park called the Giant Forest, an area of about 5 square miles with many groves of big trees. General Sherman is estimated to be between 2,300 and 2,700 years old, which makes it squarely middle-aged in the world of giant sequoias, some of which make it past 3,000 years. This means that this enormous tree began growing during the earliest years of the Roman Empire.